We didn't have money to afford a car, so we used to use matatus. I know, you guys know I love my dad. Always wanted to give back to my dad. And I remember 2021.
Hello PTs, welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. So I have seen the reason why Miss Trudy don't like staying in Ghana. Watching the video, she posted the video that she bought a new brand car for her father, and I like that for her to stay in Ghana, it's gonna be a little bit difficult for her because one, her father, we all know that father is sick already. One, the father is not staying with anybody right now. The two brothers is staying on their own with their family, so you cannot expect them to come and live with their father where they have their own family. And secondly, according to what she said, the father used to take Uber sometimes after going to the hospital and or he takes shots or something like that. And I understand her very well. So she will not be feeling happy knowing too well that the father is alone in Kenya and she's in Ghana. So when she was saying about when she tried to say home sweet homes, you can see written over her, you can see everything out that missed that house very, very well. And kudos to her. Honestly, that lady, she's a super lady. A super lady. How many people will just be thinking of this? Most people, they don't even think about, they only know themselves. But now, remember she bought a car for her elder brother. I think elder brother, yeah? Now she bought another car for her father and she was building for her father. Wow. Honestly, I just pray that the man live long to eat the fruit of their labor. That's what everybody is praying, that after everything we will live long to eat the fruit of their labor. So people that are saying why won't you make Ghana home? You see, when you have somebody like that, your mind will not be at rest. That's just the truth. What about she was saying about food and all those things? The food is not the major problem I see here. The major problem why she was like, I want to go back to Kenya, I want to stay in Kenya, this and that, I'm missing Kenya, all these things she was saying. It's not because she doesn't love her husband. She does, but the only thing, there's something that is making her to think about that home, which is her father. And everybody, if you're in that condition, you will still think about it. Do you understand? You will know that there's nobody with this man. How am I going to leave this man alone? She will think about it, knowing to whether the man still, have the man is still going under treatment and all those things and still being alone. Like what she said at that time, she said after going to the hospital, after doing dialysis and everything, her father will feel dizzy. And I wish know that it won't be easy for her. It won't be easy for her to just be in another country without being close to her father. So I really understand. So when I watched that video, I was like, I just reasoned with her. I said, is it why? That is why sometimes she says, I miss Kenya, I want to go back to Kenya, I want to do this. And she needs Kenya food. It's not only food. When you have somebody that is not feeling too well, when you have a sick person, do you get your mind and everything? Remember, that's the only person she has now as in parents. Her mother is late, so that's the only person she has. So she has to think about it. Most times, even me, sometimes I think about myself. I say, how is this man coping? Knowing to my mother is no more again. So after watching that video, I realized that is why she decided. She was like sometimes talking about going home. She wants to be at home. She wants to be, Kenya. So the title, they said they are relocating. No. Even Maya will not even allow that for them to relocate, to leave Ghana and go to Kenya to go and stay. It's not possible. We know all is not possible. But I just like what Miss Trudy did. Honestly, I think her father should be proud of her. It's not easy to buy a brand new car. It's not easy. That if you are working, all the things you are even thinking of is your father. I read a comment. People, I don't really understand people in this. Sometimes I don't really understand people. I read a comment in the comment section. Somebody said Miss Trudy is Papa's daughter, while Maya is Mama's son or Mama's boy or something like that. Why would they be saying all these things? Will somebody have money and forget her parents? Without the parents of those people you're even talking about, where will you see these people today? If the parents decided to, buy them when they were small, will you be able to know Miss Trudy? Nobody will know Miss Trudy, or maybe Wode. So that comment is just a turn off. That's just the truth. It's just a turn off. What she did, so what she's supposed to do as a lady. Her father is in need of that. Her father is staying alone. So she's supposed to. That is what she's supposed to do. That's what she did. So saying she's a papa's daughter, papa's whatever, doesn't really make any sense to me. It doesn't make sense. She has to help her family. She has to contribute to her, to the betterment of their family. She has to help her father. So telling her all those things really makes sense. Like what I said before I even deviated, Miss Trudy is not only missing the food. It's not the food is the problem. Like when you watch the video, you see her crying and all those things. The food is not her problem. Forget that she said, she will eat this food throughout the week and all those things. The food is not her problem. Her problem, their major problem is her father's health. She just wants, make the man feel happy. Like what she said, the man suffered for them. The man suffered for them when their mom was no more.
Big goals is country go for a holiday in Mombasa. Like, well, everyone goes for holiday. My friends, they go for holidays, but we're always in Nairobi. Oh my god, there are my tears. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, guys. I asked my dad, we are always in Nairobi, why don't we go for holiday? And my dad looked at me and said, it's because I have an option of either taking you guys for holiday or paying for your school fees, and I choose to pay your fees, because that is what is important. At that point, it's when it hit me that my dad does not have it easy. He never complained. He just did his best. We never slept without food, not because my dad had too much, but because he sacrificed so much. My dad is the kind of guy who after work, he came home straight. And his friends will tell him, come, let's go for coffee. Let's go, hang out a little. And he'd be like, no, I gotta go home to my kids because we didn't have a house help. I think there was no money to hire a house help, because the cash was tight. So my dad used to, when we were very small, he used to wash our clothes. He used to cook our food. He used to do everything. When I say mom and dad, I mean he was the mom and the dad. I'm so grateful for my dad, because was it not for my dad, I wouldn't be where I am today. Thank God for my dad, because God used my dad to get me here, so my dad has been our stronghold, in our home. I just can't believe I am sitting in a car that I bought my dad. Oh my God, we didn't have money to afford a car, so we used to use matatus. If you don't know, matatu is a public means of transport in Kenya. So all our lives we used matatus. Going to school, we were using matatus. And I remember at some point, I think my dad saved up, and I think he paid for us gym C and stuff like that sometimes. And sometimes we'd be using matatus, Yani my dad, I'm just so grateful. Guys, you don't understand. Oh my God. I know. You guys know I love my dad, but I don't know if you know the reason why, because my dad is just one of a kind, made so many sacrifices for us. And I always wanted to give back to my dad. And I remember 2021, my dad was diagnosed with kidney failure. actually changed our lives completely, you know. It's easy.
He really suffered for them, that she wants to, take care of a father. And to be honest with you, anybody that is reasonable, that's what the person is supposed to do. You get? It's not being a papa, whatever, mama, whatever. No. We Africans, that's what we do. We help our parents. We are not like Western people that usually drop their mother or their father in a home, or this home, whatever. We Africa, we take care of our parents. We make sure that our parents is living a good life if we can afford it. Do you get? So that's what I found out in that video. So Miss Trudy is not relocating, as she said. As the title, they are just there for some months and they'll still go back to Ghana. The Ghana boy, which is what the Maya, no, will not allow that. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. See you all in my next video. Bye bye.